Okay, let's give you guys some more practice. So here, integrate this. So you have a choice of letting u equals the square root of x, or you have a choice of letting u equals square root of x plus 1. One will lead you to a clean answer. The other one will lead you to a messy answer. So press pause and have a go. Okay, so let's look at the messy answer first. Let's look at this one here. So let u equals this thing here. So now we are looking at the messy answer. So so let's u equals this whole thing here. Let's u equals this thing here. So let's u equals this thing here. Then du equals this, and then times both sides by this thing here. That will then lead you to this. And so dx equals this thing here. So we can put this into the dx. And then we can put the u into this whole thing here. That will then take us to this. And now remember, we are trying to integrate with respect to u. We've still got x lingering around here. So now when you're here, we need to go back to here and then look at this. Well, if you look at this, remember, we are trying to integrate with respect to u. We've still got x lingering around here. So looking at this here, rearrange it. So add 1 to both sides. That will then give you u plus 1 equals square root of x. So now if you look at this here, this we can put it into the square root of x, and then looking at this here, square both sides. You will then get this equals x. So now we can put this into the x itself. So that will then give us this. That will then give us this. So now look at everything. Everything now is in terms of u. We are trying to integrate with respect to u. Now everything here is in terms of u. So now this here is a constant. So take it out. And then if you look at this is exactly the same as this. So we can merge these two together. So this whole thing here will then become this. Okay. So now we need to multiply this out. So use Pascal's triangle. So remember, if you look at the Pascal's triangle, x squared will give you these coefficients. X to the power 3 will give you these coefficients. So the first coefficient will be 1, and then the second one will be a 3, and then the third one here will be a 3, and then the last one will be a coefficient of 1. Well, use whichever method you want. Multiply this out. That will then give us this whole thing here. Okay. So now we can break this up. So this is like one fraction here. So that's hang on. Let me think. Sorry. Yeah. So looking at this thing here, break this up as one fraction. So this then becomes u squared, and now break this up as another fraction. So this will then become this. Break this up as another fraction. So that will then give you this, and then break this up as another fraction, and then that will then give you this. So now integrate this. So you've got all these being, well, all these are separated. So now we can integrate. So integrating this will give you the absolute value of u. Okay, and then earlier, sorry, and then now multiply this out. That will then give you this whole thing here, and then earlier we said let u equals square root of x plus 1. So now we can put this into here. We can put it into here, and then into here, and then into here. Now this is the absolute value of u. But when you look at u cannot be negative because you got the square root of x here. Square root of x will give you a positive. So we don't really care. Well, when we said let u equals square root of x plus 1. Well, this thing here can't really be a negative, so we can forget about the absolute value here. We can just use brackets. Well, anyway, put square root of x plus 1 into each of these u's here, and then that would then give you this. Now this here is quite messy. By right, you should multiply this out. So, but this is your final answer. It is acceptable, but it is quite messy. If you come to do more complex things, if you need to carry on from here, there is a neater way of getting to the answer. But this is a messy answer. In the next video, I will show you a cleaner way of doing it. Okay.